Welcome everyone to the Coke Zero 400 here at Daytona International Speedway, race number 18 on the schedule. Tonight we have just 8 races remaining until the chase for the Cup begins. And tonight here at Daytona, we know lots of drivers are just itching to get that first win of the season to lock themselves into the chase. We have a long race tonight, 40 laps here at Daytona. It's all about staying out of trouble if you want a shot at the victory tonight. Y'all know what's on the line. It's not just another win, it's also a spot in the chase. Let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's race.
For the first time ever in this series, David Reagan wins the pole here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. lining up alongside of him.
And then we have Matt Kenseth lining up in third place, and I'll be honest, I don't know who's in the 33 car.
Bobby Labonte.
Row 3, we got Jimmie Johnson and Brad Keselowski.
Row number 4, we have Greg Biffle and Alex Bowman.
In row number 5, ninth place, we had our original points leader, Jeff Gordon. Sadly, due to a relatively subpar race at Kentucky, he's now down to third behind Jimmie Johnson and Kasey Kahne and Eric Almirola rounding out your top 10. You can see the rest of the field there. Now, let's get ready for tonight's starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Interesting.
I could have given a better call than that.
Yeah, you probably could have. All right, here we go.
As the field begins to roll off, I don't know what you're saying, but it's probably of no importance. As the field rolls off to start the race here tonight, as we mentioned earlier, David Reagan on the pole, well outside the top 16 on the chase grid. A win tonight would be his only shot at making the chase. He's got to really capitalize on it. Starting from pole, a great qualifying effort from that Front Row Motorsports 34 crew. I know they've got to be proud of their effort. Long race to go tonight, but we know how good of a super speedway racer I was about to mention him, but how good of a speedway racer David Reagan is, but the guy alongside him, equally as tough to be at these tracks, Dale Earnhardt Jr., no surprise seeing him on the front row here at Daytona. We always know just how strong those Hendrick cars are. Dale Earnhardt Jr., just the man you want behind the wheel at a super speedway track. He doesn't need the win to lock himself in, but he currently sits with 2 wins. Another win would help him inch closer to the point lead, but also it would put him as the driver with the most wins on the season.
And
right now he's tied. Well, yeah, but he's currently, he would be the number 1 seed going into the chase. He's currently tied with Kyle Busch and Ryan Newman for that spot, but here tonight would do a lot for him.
All right. Only really one of the biggest surprise really so far this season being winless is Matt Kenseth. In every other season, season 1, he got his first win in Martinsville by nearly leading the entire race. Then he won Bristol in an insane finish with what happened to Tony Stewart. Anyways, last season this race went caution-free. In season 1, this race was, I don't even know how to put it, it was a wreck fest. Let's see how it is this time with the chase on the line. Pace car down on the pit road, and we're green here in Daytona.
Already, David Reagan is going to go ahead and clear the outside.
Looks like he's really just going to be safe here as he's going to the outside, letting Kenseth do his inside now.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's forming on the top here, trying to play it safe, let some laps click off here, just so we can get to the end in one piece.
Well, here Carl Edwards trying to peek 3 wide underneath Jeff Gordon. Looks like he'll think better of it.
Yeah. I think it's smart to not be too aggressive early in this race.
Well, last season they were 3x3 like the whole race, but they managed to hold on to it. This season, I doubt we're going to get that lucky, but we'll have to wait and see. They're already forming a third line on the bottom.
I'm going to say there's already some 3-wide action.
Kenseth,
yeah, Jake, you mentioned earlier how it was a big surprise that Matt Kenseth is yet to win a race this season. Well, I don't think anyone really would have expected that to happen at Daytona of all places, but no reason it can't.
Have to wait and see how he does. Larson leading the bottom lane with Logano pushing the famous 3 car behind him, and Marcus Ambrose, who won a duel this season here, right behind them. And my God, these 3 are pushing. You see how close together they are compared to the field?
There's no such thing as too hard at pushing. It's Daytona.
when
Johnson.
you had,
we're going 3 wide for the lead.
It's getting real tight there. Kenseth, I think, made a little bit of contact there with Reagan, but now he's kind of sucker holed, and that's not going to be that big of a deal for now. But once he falls back to around where that 42 car is, we could see some 4 wide action for a very early part of the race.
Now it looks like the entire field is 3 by 3 by 3 on.
They might be going 4 wide a little bit.
Yeah,
Almost look like it.
almost 10 rows now.
I thought Kenseth was going to jump in behind the 34 on the outside, and then he just kind of hung in the middle and couldn't quite go anywhere. Now we are locked 3 by 3 by 3 for quite a ways back here.
A lot of these, I think the main reason why a lot of these guys are doing this is because they just want to get 5 bonus points for leading a lap early in the race so they could just sit back, hope there are no cautions, and just save a little bit of fuel. So that way their engine doesn't die. So
for Clint Bowyer, I know, like I said earlier, it's really early in the race, but for Clint Bowyer, he enters tonight. He lost that the final position in on points to Greg Biffle, but not by a whole lot coming into tonight. Now Biffle did just get points for leading a lap there, so that's really going to help him out. You see Bowyer also on the inside lane there, trying to move up a little ways back, but tonight he really can't afford to lay in the back, just trying to avoid a wreck. It's a long race, but with how difficult it is, you see the pack is so bunched up. It's going to be difficult to pass tonight. You never want to get stuck in.
There they go.
Carl Edwards.
There they
God,
go.
we're going to see a flip here, I think.
About 4,
Turns
5, 6
around.
cars now. Oh no.
Look out.
Edwards is in it. Looks like the 95, the 41. Doesn't look like a whole lot of damage, but yeah, we've got some torn up cars here. Labonte's in it.
Whoa.
Oh,
they're
actually
almost
contact after the yellow. It looks
Everyone's
like
trying to sort themselves out here.
Is that the
on
32?
The yellow.
Yeah, it is a 32 with a lot of damage there. Tough break there.
Wow. So Harvick, Bowyer came out of nowhere. They were looking like they were 4 wide, so Carl...
Oh, he just squeezed him.
That could have been very bad if Carl went down instead.
Wow.
What a save by Denny Hamlin. Oh,
Looks
you
like
can see there's the contact there for the 41. Oh, the 95 came in at the last second and clobbered the
Is that Allgaier in the black and green 31?
In the 51, yeah.
Yeah, he's on the 51.
Looks like
Yeah, can we get an onboard from Allgaier? I kind of just want to get a closer look at what happened here. You see them coming up. So when chaos starts to unfold, you see all this smoke.
Oh my God.
Man, what a nice move there by Allgaier.
I know nothing about crochet, but I know threading the needle when I see it.
Since we just had a caution,
like
there's a
Papa Christ.
chance some people might actually make it to the end, as Jake saw. Wow, Carl's lucky.
bad puppy.
Man. Carl's
Carl,
luck recently has
that
been
big
awful.
people.
I'm surprised that Kurt Busch DNF'd as well.
I mean, he was like topping out 150 on the backstretch when everybody
Well,
else
I know
was
that,
like-
but he didn't really hit anything all that hard.
I mean, he
All right,
got
now-
hit hard. He didn't hit anything. He got hit. That's really it.
Yeah, but it was on the
shocked.
board, so I wouldn't have expected it to do a whole lot to him.
Alright, now that wreck showed a good example to the rest of the field to not go 3 wide.
Squeeze.
Yeah,
I
to not
imagine
go
they'll do it
3
again
wide
at
this
some
early.
point tonight, but no surprise to see Joey Logano up front here as he'll, looks like, lead the field to green, but something we're not really used to seeing. Kyle Larson will share that front row with them as we get back to green flag racing here at Daytona.
And he's also outside the chase, so he needs this win really badly. He's going to get the jump. Really nice jump there for the 42.
Got a good jump, but let's see if he can keep it now.
Ambrose already looking 3 wide on the bottom.
With this
Not going
being
to have
the
anyone to
last-
help him.
This is the last super speedway, so aside from possibly Watkins Glen, I don't really see us getting a new winner this season, at least in terms of the guys below the cut line. So Greg Biffle, Clint Bowyer, Martin Truex Jr., Tony Stewart, tonight they know they really have to, one, bank on no new winner unless it's them, of course, but also they've got to stick close to the guys they're racing in points.
Looks like the field already starting to separate the 2 packs now. Looks like
36 car.
Harvick.
a lot of drivers are falling off pace now with their
Harvick
Is
damage.
it falling off the pace, or is it just strategy?
I'm surprised that that Harvick has as much damage as he does. I mean, I saw him make a little bit of contact in the wreck, but I didn't think it was much of anything. Very obviously off the pace.
Maybe something internal with that 4 car.
Yeah, maybe. Brad Keselowski also way in the back here, mainly because he pitted for 4 tires. Everybody else taking either 2 or none. And look at that already. They're catching up to the main part of the field. And Biffle now leading.
Look at that 36
right
car up in the middle, mixing it up with the leaders.
Bowyer's right there too. Mixing the 95 and the 4, mainly just like leapfrogging it right there. So gonna keep an eye on that Ford party. Well, I was about to say they're just pushing away from everybody.
Logano.
And Logano just completely ditched the 16. Looks like McMurray's trying to get back up there with help from Waltrip and Tony Stewart. We'll go back there and look at it. David Gilliland, Reagan's teammate, trying to get help from Hamlin and Bowman, but I don't know what's going on with Hamlin, but yeah.
Well, remember, he was involved in that wreck. I saw him, his car jump into the air. I would not be surprised if that damaged something vital underneath that 11 car.
Yes. I'd say something like the 4 car.
Ready to go at the line. And now here comes Bowyer, the 3x3 for the lead, it looks like almost. Have to wait and see if there is any chance of them pitting again.
I don't know. It looks like right here they might wreck. Bowyer, I thought Jeff was going to take it 4 wide on the bottom. He had just enough room if he wanted to do it.
He might try it here. Bowyer's leaving him just a little bit of room there. Trying to go up and get side drafts.
Bowyer's being kind of generous right now.
Look at that 36 car. Reed Sorensen in the top 5 right now.
Logano's really pitching the 16.
This could get dicey here. Logano tried to slide up, just couldn't do it. Every lap that Biffle leads puts him closer to that most laps led over 5 points.
Look at that already. Oh my goodness, they're really off pace.
Thing is, when is the pack going to catch them? If there's
That's
no
what
yellow.
I was about to say. If there's no call, well, they might get one.
One thing I would say, I forgot to mention this earlier. Back at Talladega, oh boy, here comes Gordon. And
they're trying to sidetrack each other right now.
So back at Talladega, he actually had some DQs because the lap cars are going so slow. We're 4 wide for the race lead now. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Gordon is not being patient.
Oh, Logano might get turned here. Not quite.
Not yet. Bowyer backed out of it and let him in. Interesting.
These guys not learned their lesson.
Yeah, remember Bowyer's point racing here tonight. He can't afford to wreck.
I saw somebody hit the wall back there. I don't know who it was.
Devastating.
Might have been the smacked the wall. Yeah, like I said, there's a chance that
He's going 166 miles an hour.
He might get DQ'd.
Yeah, he might need. He's about almost 10 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, he's getting DQ'd. Sorry, Terry. He's 8 seconds off the pace. They might catch him this time. And look at that, Casey Mears.
Gordon's pinching Biffle. Oh, he's lucky he got away with it that
I think
lap.
they might catch that the 32 car this time. I genuinely think they might. I think the 32 is actually slowing down with every lap. He's getting worse, so it would not surprise me if they catch him. Oh, Menard's all over. You might go for it.
We'll wait and see. Labane, I think he'll make it to pit row before they make it. So I think he'll be on that.
Close.
I think mainly the top 2 lanes are the ones that are going to be driving away the most here because Mears is trying his best to get as much help from Paul Menard, who's, you could say, is his teammate because of RCR and the Germain Racing agreement, but
32 came down pit road.
Yes, he did. These guys are forming a pack back here to catch up to Hamlin. Bowman's up there, and there's Taylor.
There he goes.
Did not meet minimum speed.
Oh, Menard is just trying to squeeze underneath the 13. I don't know if he's going to get there. He's trying it.
These guys turn him almost.
It wouldn't be a smart move on lap 15 to do that, though. I think he backed off then.
Whoa.
Oh, man, he's really looking for it. He wants it.
He does want it, but he's got to remember risk versus reward. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's looking.
Hang on, is there... Okay. Oh my
he's
goodness.
going for it. He's going for
No,
it.
he's not. I think maybe what's happening is he's trying to get cleaner of the nose to cool the engine off. Because, I mean, they are running relatively high RPM because they're like going 200 miles an hour almost. Gordon tied the 16 at the line, so.
Oh, 13's really high up the track this time. Biffle, he keeps having to squeeze right next to the outside wall to keep off the 24, but so far it's working for him. Seems like everybody's just kind of gridlocked right now. Which, of course, is not good in terms of not wrecking, because when drivers feel like they can't make a move... Oh, here we go.
Never mind.
He went for it, but he just didn't quite have the push.
But look at this. In this helicopter view, they're 3x3, at least 10 rows deep right now. The entire pack.
If somebody
is
up front gets
3x3.
turned, then we're going to have a problem here.
Especially in the corner. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, almost. He's getting closer and closer every time.
I think he's going to go for it. Yeah, he has to push. I think Menard's going to be able to get there before the corner. Oh, he's on his quarter panel.
Oh,
that's how Gordon has no help.
Look at the run Gordon and Biffle got there. They pretty much cleared him almost. But because of the push Larson and Logano gave him, they pretty much just evaporated. So, I mean, if they go 4 wide, it's going to be interesting to see if they even survive it. Soon to be halfway soon here, boys. So, we'll have to get notes on whether or not they still have to pit. So.
Oh, man.
Oh,
man.
He's looking.
Menard's
Gordon's
really
almost clear of Biffle. I think Biffle might have caught the wall there for a second. But he's still there. I cannot believe that Menard has tried this many times to get under mirrors and just can't quite get there every time.
He's just trying to play around with us.
I think he's waiting a little bit, just trying to tick off laps. He's really thinking about it, though. You can tell by how his car is.
He wants it.
Yeah, Jake, I think you're right. He's just
trying
to pull his engine down a little bit because he's been on Mears' bumper the entire time.
The longer that we run with the field just kind of gridlocked like this, the 24, the 16, and 13 have been the front. Oh, here he comes.
Oh boy.
No, he can't quite get there.
Wise just, I think the main reason why he's not getting there is because of Wise. He's not really pushing that hard. Hold on.
But
when you got Josh Wise behind you, there's really nothing you can do.
More fuel.
When you got guys gridlocked like this, there's going to be every lap there. When you can pass guys at a super speedway when there's moving lines, there's not so much urgency. But if you're Paul Menard, you're sitting here thinking that Mears has held that bottom lane up front 3 wide for the lead for like 10 laps, and that could be you. So with every lap, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
He's there this time.
Watch out for the 24 and the 16. They get together.
When it gets real.
Oh, Biffle in the wall.
They're holding on to it.
Man,
looks
Larson is
like
a king
Mears
of
is going to slide in. Yeah, Mears slid in right behind the 24. Great move there by Jeff Gordon. He's going to almost get clear for the lead. I think he is. Yeah, he is. He'll
go by the 13.
Here comes Menard. And Josh Wise is right there as well. Oh my goodness.
I think Wise might go for the lead here. We'll have to see, but Menard's leaving him plenty of lane down there on the bottom to go for
Menard's going to get it.
Here comes Wise with help from Kasey Kahne, Ryan Newman, and Almirola. Stenhouse back there as well. Halfway now, 19 to go at the line.
Oh, man.
Oh, there they go. Big wreck in the back. About
oh, my
7
God.
cars involved.
That actually is a... Wow. Oh
Big
my
That
God.
was a massive hit for the 51 car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see who the
I hope
leader's
he's
going to
alright.
Oh, here comes Kahne.
4 wide.
This.
Can Gordon make a comeback on the outside? I don't think so.
It's
I think
gonna be
Menard's going to get it.
just barely at the line. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He's getting the burn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What a
What a
save.
save.
Oh my God, that was...
By the 2
What a
yellow
save.
cars. What a save.
You want to talk
Why
about
Josh Wise
panic?
did that.
Yeah,
That was not very wise.
So it looks like the
grass wrecked.
51 is going to get turned. Oh, Vickers. No, he didn't.
Oh.
He pitched him.
Oh,
Looks like
AJ.
Kenseth didn't really. I don't think Kenseth really got much damage. He just came down trying to avoid it and got in the door of Allmendinger there and slid a little bit. Don't really think it's anything they can't patch up on pit road. Probably fine. Let's see if we can't see what happened on the front stretch.
Oh, a little bit of beating and banging.
Yeah, Allmendinger maybe not happy with the 38 car.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's it for Matt Kenseth. That's going to destroy the rear suspension
that's
of the
it.
20 car. Yeah, he's
You can see he's crabbing.
And
he's
he's
just
jumping the apron too. Just a note, they do that common here, but just saying.
Well, that sucks for Matt Kenseth. He
Well-
was going to be okay, and that damage is... That's just... He's destroyed now. There's no way he's able to keep
I'll
up.
tell you what. When Paul Menard wins this race, that save is what.
Oh, and they had to pit, so they might be able to make it to the end on this time. Anyways, we'll be right back here at Daytona. All right, last week's winner, Kasey Kahne, now leading the field because he got the lead on pit road. His teammate Jeff Gordon alongside of him. Casey Mears in third, Paul Menard fourth, fifth place Greg Biffle, and sixth place Joey Logano. Where is David Ragan, your pole winner? He's way back there. Where's Junior? Oh, he's right. He's just a little bit in front of him. Anyways, 5 cars out right now. 37 cars still in the race. Let's see if that still stands corrected. Coming to 16 to go at the line here, boys. Green flag. Here comes Biffle. Not wasting any time, setting it 3 wide on the bottom.
With every wreck, that's just going to take more energy out of the pack. But look at this, Eric Almirola up front for the first time tonight.
Qualified 10th now, running up near the top 5. Biffle had no momentum on the bottom to pat. Oh, here comes Wise and Stenhouse. No, Stenhouse is just fake. I don't know what in the world is going on back here. Stenhouse now 3 wide in the middle. Oh, he's going with his other 4 teammates, like you could say. Kasey Kahne still leading. Here comes Casey Mears. The pack is really splitting up. As you can see there, this, oh boy. Man, oh my goodness. McMurray is destroyed. Look at his rear end. Josh Wise now leading the bottom lane with help from Dale Jr. and last season's winner at this same race. Kyle Busch there, third on the bottom.
Yeah, look at the difference here between the 2 packs. You got the main pack, and then you got decent-sized cars in the second
4
pack.
wide.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Looks like they're
Kyle's-
single file up.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Kyle.
They're good.
Gonna get close.
Yeah, but they're still 4
Squeezing
wide.
each other.
They're still going to be 4 wide into turn 1 unless Kyle Busch or Jr. loses their drafting help, which it doesn't look
Yeah.
like they're going to.
Someone's got to budge, or someone's got to give up.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
Well, nobody's got room to give up. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Stenhouse. Oh, boy, with Stenhouse here.
Oh, he might get right rid of this. He's really
Oh,
they're the
Where did
leaders!
they go?
Oh,
Look, the entire field.
Gordon,
A clean
oh my
sweep.
God.
clean sweep.
Biffle,
clean
Cole, Scott,
sweep.
or, oh my God!
Oh, no.
We got what's upside down.
Oh,
Oh, there was
Oh
so
no!
there's big
Mac-
somebody made
Mac
big
Kenseth
contact
went-
there.
There's
It was,
no
I
way
think,
Matt
the landing
Kenseth's got the
capsule.
lead.
Oh, Brian Newman, go back. Brian Newman just. Okay, I thought he was.
Okay,
gonna-
who's the leader?
Who is the leader? Is that Josh Wise?
Oh,
Is it Josh
Almirola.
Wise? No, it's
Josh Wise.
Josh Wise. Oh my god, that car's great too.
Where's the 88? Oh, he has a
He's
lot
got
of damage.
damage.
Dude,
Oh my god.
what in the... Your pole winner, Brad
Look at that.
Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski, Greg Biffle, Alex Bowman, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, AJ Allmendinger, Casey Mears involved. Clint Bowyer involved.
I think it's easier to say who didn't wreck here.
I'll tell you what, everyone on the bottom lane made it out unscathed in her
So
top 3.
Mears just
Oh, he just.
Oh!
Oh.
I think that the helicopter cam would do good. Maybe some slow-mo on it.
Now,
Okay,
what's
here
these
we go.
BK racing cars?
Oh, they didn't even slow down. Dude, the 95, I think
Oh.
he's not with us anymore.
Kenseth?
I think we need to go get somebody to go
Look
check
at Kenseth.
I think somebody
Oh.
needs to go check on Michael McDowell. I think he might be
Yeah,
out
let's go
for
on board
next
with
week.
him.
You could
I
see
think-
Denny Hamlin still having that suspension issues even in that crash.
So Michael McDowell way in the back here, so they wreck in front of him.
He can't see anything.
Oh.
He and Alex Bowman, imagine that hit at the next gen. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, you got to remember, if there was no car in
Oh
front
my
of
God,
that 23.
What the hell?
Mears!
What the hell's the next one?
The 5, the 13, the 24, the 16, the 43, the 27. I think Logano actually
Dude, look
gets
how
around.
Wise avoided that.
Wow.
Kyle Busch narrowly missed it.
And Austin
Gordon
Dillon.
tried to get around it. Look at the 43.
Look at
just
Junior.
through there.
Oh, he slammed Biffle.
I cannot believe the 43 got away from that. But Gordon T-bones his teammate Kasey Kahne. See, it looks like Stewart,
Here comes
Patrick,
Stewart.
Johnson. They're all going to skip on the bottom. Watch the 23. In the left of your screen here, the 23 is
Oh.
going to get clobbered.
Oh my
And that's
God.
just a but look at McMurray into the back of his teammate. Reagan Keselowski. Reagan just completely
Allmendinger.
got annihilated. Look at Bowyer. Bowyer gets annihilated. The 17 gets
Oh,
annihilated.
he's heading for the inside wall.
Oh, Boyer just got T-boned. Boyer got T-boned
Oh,
there.
yeah, he got T-boned.
Look at the
Oh,
95.
Watch
Look at the
40,
95.
watch the 40. Watch
He
the
just-
40.
Where's
Go into the
40?
smoke. Right there. In the smoke.
Here comes
Here
Kenseth.
comes the 20 of Kenseth.
Kenseth's like free spots in front of him, and he just goes,
Oh.
And
Right
that's
to
going
the
to send
83
him
here.
right into the 83.
oh!
Right. Truex. Wow.
Man, this race, just like season one.
Thousands and
Hamlin.
thousands of dollars of damage.
More like millions
That's
of dollars
millions
of
of
cars.
dollars of damage.
And Casey Mears stuck on his lid. There goes
The
his
date-
yeah.
What a heartbreaker for at least
More money
half-
gone in this crash than some owners got in their entire lives.
I don't really know who to say will win this race. I mean,
I don't think there's any way to tell. I mean, with how we just saw, the
mean-
four of the 5 most dominant cars of the day just got completely destroyed.
wait, Kyle has damage. Left rear, it's kicked out. Look.
Oh
see-
yeah,
And
So,
Josh Wise
I mean-
too. Wait. Austin Dillon,
Uh-oh.
Reed Sorensen, and Truex are the only ones at Stewart. Patrick has damage, I could see it. And Jimmie Johnson are the only ones left. Oh
no,
my-
Johnson's got damage. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
I think Logano doesn't have damage.
Nah, it's left rear like everyone else. They got
Man,
clipped in
that
left rear
was-
when they were avoiding the wreck. This is all that's up to the field. Looks like the clash all over again. Me and
Doesn't
Lambo
quick
know.
cut.
The shootout, my bad. All right, 9 to go when they cross the line. All hell's gonna break out. Green flag. Kyle Busch gets the jump this time. Clears the 98.
Well, clearly the 18 still has the restart gear in it.
Here comes the
Remember that
78.
78.
Yeah,
That's better
78
than most of
needs to
these
go
guys
down.
can say.
Those guys side by side right now are the ones without damage, the 36, the 3, the 78. We got to wonder how wounded are the 18 and the 98 cars here. We still got a couple of laps left in this thing. It's not just a 1 or 2 lap shootout where they can kind of
Yeah.
block the lanes. They got to
We're
really
going to be
work
coming
on
back
it.
to 8 to go this time, so.
Here
Dillon.
comes Josh Wise on the inside.
Here
Here
comes
comes
Dillon.
Dillon. Everyone.
He has no
Austin
help.
Dillon.
Wise
88
cleared
Line on the
the-
bottom.
The 88 doesn't really have the help.
I don't think any of them really get the help.
I think the 88's, he's really wounded here, but the 55 seems just fine. That
Yeah.
damage is not holding up Brian Vickers.
Josh Wise is going to lead a lap.
Austin Dillon in the famous 3 car on the bottom lane, leading Truex, the 55 and the 10.
98's not clear to go to low. Gonna have
I
to
think-
stay on the high side with Kyle Busch.
Here comes Danica.
Danica's
I know.
got no help.
I think Junior's
Dead
gonna
even.
lead the pack here.
They are
They
dead
head
even down the back.
straight away.
Yeah, he's losing them.
Stewart's really trying to make up time here. He got stuck behind the 88, lost a lot of ground, but he's got the car to get back up here. The question is, can he get the help? There's not really enough cars to get that third lane rolling just
Here comes
yet.
Jimmy.
Truex thinking about 3 wide.
Austin Dillon now leading the pack. And he's going to lead him at the line. Yes, he will by half a car length.
Menard
Menard's
looking
peeking.
underneath Johnson, just doesn't have the help for it.
The issue is because the field is pretty much gone, now there's really not enough energy to form a third lane.
And the cars that are left are so wounded, they can't really push you up there. See, the benefit to Austin Dillon is he's got Martin Truex Jr. behind him. And that's, those are two really strong cars right now.
Yeah, we have to DQ the 13. He's not getting those laps back.
Yeah, it looks like a majority of these guys are smaller teams, so they don't have the best equipment.
You got to remember that 48 car is having a field day right now. He's going to be the points leader.
Oh yeah, Kasey Kahne.
That he is.
Another one to mention that, is having a great points day here. Well, the 88's still soldiering on, but the 78 car right now, he's going to jump, I believe, both the 15 and the 16 in points and gain a lot of ground on the 20. So this is going to put Truex in great position, so long as he can survive these last couple laps.
Yeah, we got 6 to go now.
If he wins, then here comes Menard.
If he wins, it does. Oh man, the 3.
He's squeezing them.
Oh my God! Oh, they barely hung on. I think Truex backed out of it there
to avoid it, but nothing happened.
We don't really think
about side-drafting him.
Yeah, it's not really thought of much on these plate tracks, but Kyle Busch is still in this race. He doesn't really have the best history with Daytona, but a win here tonight, I know that team would love that. He's not going to just stay behind the 98 the whole rest of the way.
Well, he's going to try whatever he can. 5 to go here in Daytona.
If a caution comes out now, they'd race back to the line and then it'd be over. So just keep that in mind here.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if there's a yellow, it's going to be against Josh Wise and Ty Dillon, or Austin Dillon, unless they are the yellow.
Unless Truex keeps poking the nose down there.
I don't know what the way they're going. It might be yellow.
Oh, there we go! No, that is going to end it. Now there's a drag race to the finish line of who's going to get it.
Oh, big hit there! Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Yeah, that's destroyed Tony Stewart.
Who's going to lead it?
Fight for the lead.
Anyone, go for it.
I think Truex has got this one here. I don't think anybody's going to get him down here.
Here comes Johnson to the bottom.
Johnson's
got a chance for second.
Johnson. Huge run.
Johnson's
He's
going
gonna
to end the race. I have to wait and see. Martin Truex Jr. might have just won.
And coming to the yellow flag, your top three.
Even if that didn't end the race, I mean, I don't really see how anybody's going to get around him. Johnson's the only one with pace, and he doesn't really have any help.
What a move by Jimmie Johnson, though, to get to second place. And if he ends off this race in second place, a huge point stay for the number 48 car.
Tony Stewart needed a great point stay. He got stuck in the back behind the 88, couldn't make his way forward, and now he's junked.
Wow.
Kyle Busch was looking for a good day. I just mentioned how he doesn't have the best history with this track, and he ends up in yet another wreck at Daytona International Speedway. Austin Dillon running up front in the wreck. Josh Wise, what a win that would have been for that Phil Parsons racing team. And he is no longer, well, I think he might try to soldier on here, but
there's a chance we have a 1 to go restart. Just saying. A white flag shootout. That happened at Charlotte last season. We have to quickly look back.
As if Daytona wasn't nuts again. Enough.
So Austin, I guess, is scared of the 78 looking and just,
Kyle Busch in it. Look at that. Yaley involved. Menard involved. Logano. Kyle Busch. Stewart. And look, Stewart. Gets destroyed by the 88. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need to see of that wreck. I mean, tough break for a lot of these guys, but
man,
let's see if we can't catch up to the caution line and see who might even have a shot at Martin Truex, because they're only going to have one lap to do it.
Martin Truex Jr. has never run on a super speedway.
NASCAR says that there's just too much debris on the track. They can't get it cleaned up. So let's talk about this. Martin Truex Jr. entered the night relatively far below the cut line. He needed to catch not just Clint Bowyer, who was over 100 points up the way, but he also needed to catch Biffle. Well, he not only did that, he's also going to win the race and put himself down as yet another new winner this season. That's going to push the cut line all the way up to Matt Kenseth.
He's the last one in.
And he is the only one in
without a win
on points, which means that Matt Kenseth is in a very precarious position going into the next 7 races. I mean, we got Watkins Glen. We got some road course ringers that could get some wins there. We got, Tony Stewart. We know Kyle Larson's good on the road course as well. Wouldn't rule him completely out of the situation. Got AJ Allmendinger, Marcus Ambrose. There's a lot of guys I would not rule out getting a win this season, and if I'm at Kenseth, I'm not comfortable at all in my position. Yeah, even in the points tonight, I mean, he's not going to lose a lot of ground, but he's going to be, he's got to worry about that 16 car.
Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. All right. Well, white flag is out. Martin Truex Jr. won the shootout in almost an identical way. Half the field wrecked. The only cars that finished the race up to speed were Martin Truex Jr., Bobby Labonte, and Kurt Busch. That's it. Those are the only ones going for the win, and Truex won the shootout. Jimmie Johnson gets second. He's definitely going to take the points lead now. Brian Vickers, although it is positive that he got a third-place finish, recently he's been saying he's not been feeling too well. And he's trying to get investigated, see if something's wrong with him. Doctors at this point don't have any updates on it yet, but they say they will either around or after New Hampshire is done. So we'll have to see either A, if he's totally fine and he can race for the title, or if he has to get replaced by somebody for the rest of the season. Have to wait. It's happened to him before, so. Eric Almirola, his only win in this series came at Kentucky, mainly due to the fact he beat his teammate on pit road and strategy. Marcus Ambrose, I'd say the last chance for him getting a win is Watkins Glen. We'll have to see how he performs there. Kyle Busch already locked in. Danica Patrick, I don't know. Really, not much words to say on any of those people back there. My Martin Truex Jr., man, did he get lucky there. The 15 is out. The 16 is out. Being the 15, where did he fit? 21st for Clint Bowyer and 30th for Greg Biffle. Oh my goodness. Alright. Coming to the start-finish line under caution. Martin Truex Jr. is going to continue his winning streak and get his first win of Season 3 and lock himself in the chase with a win at Daytona under caution. Well, interesting. Any words, my fellow commentators?
Papa Booey.
I'm almost speechless for how that race ended.
That was the race of all time.
Oh my goodness.
Pace car gets another win.
Looking back on Season 2's race, there were many close calls of four-wide action, but for the most part, it was tame, and we had a fantastic finish. Then this one comes around. 11 cars.
I feel like this was like a nice mix of both between racing and cautions, and just a couple minor, I cannot stress the level of minor casualties.
Alex Bowman just destroyed.
Possibly a couple of deaths.
No.
Maybe in the next gen, but we don't know what the next gen is, because it's 2014.
Oh. I would say there's some hope for Matt Kenseth, because next
in the year 2020 there will be a global pandemic called COVID.
Okay, Matt Kenseth finished 22nd. That's a whole field there. Kurt Busch, man, he finished exactly where he finished in Daytona 500 this season, dead last. That sucks. Anyways, the only top dog I'd say up here is Johnson. Really, Logano's been starting to have starting to have a falter late in the season. Jimmie Johnson takes points lead, looking for his 8th championship. Have to see if he can do it under the chase format. He is now your points leader. I don't know what to say. What is he
stopping?
doing? I guess he's just trying to take it all in about what just happened.
I think he lost his pit stop.
Nah, it's right there.
He's on the radio. Chad, where are you, Chad? I can't see you.
That is it,
Oh,
boys.
Dead.
Oh my God.
No, we got to spend a half hour reflecting on the race now.
We'd
And
like
it's
to
the
thank you
post
for
race
this
show
broadcast.
brought to you by NASCAR.
Godzilla Gaming 111 Productions.
It's not that time yet. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Racing Fan TV here. Welcome to the
No. 20 lead changes between the only 13 different drivers. Driver led most laps was Greg Biffle. Man, that sucks for him.
At
Wait.
8.
Oh.
and 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
I don't know why, but half the field didn't even register for the finish, so I have to manually look through all of it. So
Why would they say there was wind direction if there's no wind?
I don't know. Anyways, Truex Jr. locks himself in the chase. Next week, New Hampshire. I have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to look through the next few races until the final race of the regular season. You have New Hampshire right here. The Brickyard 400 in Indianapolis. Pocono Raceway, that's going to be interesting. You have the Glen.
Let's go.
Michigan. The Bristol Night Race. Atlanta. And finally, Richmond. Then we have Chicago, New Hampshire again, Dover to end the round of 16, Kansas to begin the round of 12, Charlotte, Talladega to end the round of 12. You have here Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix, and finally we have Homestead. I have no words. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys up next for New Hampshire.